big buckets that we're going to try to figure out if someone's qualified or not. First, we're going to start with mental. It says 99%, should be about 99.98, very rare exception. You got to be a high school graduate, and that's from a traditional high school. We found over many years since all volunteer force, if you don't have the self-discipline to make it through 4 years of high school, the chances you making it through a 4-year enlistment successfully in the Marine Corps, the two just don't correspond. So we're not interested in people who aren't high school graduates. We have a saying in Marine Corps, GED stands for go elsewhere do. It's not interested. It's not going to make it. It's very tell us there. And then, of course, the ASVAB. That's what that 70% in the top 3 categories. Everybody here take the ASVAB before? Yes, sir. A few. Your schools give the ASVAB?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's awesome. So y'all are familiar with that test. I think it's a great test. It's a time-proven test. It's been around since the late 70s. And I think the cool thing about the ASVAB compared to most of the cognitive testing that goes on, SAT, ACT, it measures your mechanical skills, clerical skills. It gets after some of the skills that most tests don't get after. So if your school's not using the ASVAB, I recommend that something you work towards doing because it's just another tool that even counselors and educators and leadership at the school can use to kind of maybe direct kids, whether it's in the military or not, but like, hey, I see you had a very good mechanical score, your electrical cognitive skills are very good. Maybe you should think about it, an engineering degree, even if that kid's going on to college. So I think it's a great test for someone to take, whether they're going to join the military or not. Anyway, our kids, our recruits, they score on average right at about 70% in the top 3 mental categories that test. So they do real well on. We're looking for smart kids. We're in the quality business. And the second one is moral. Of course, we're very interested in the moral background of these recruits that come down here. We got a saying, the best indicator of future behavior is past behavior. And I know I'm preaching to the choir here with a bunch of educators, and you guys say it all the time, but decisions you make when you're 16, 17, 18 certainly affect your career choices and maybe some life opportunities you have for the rest of your life. I know I'm preaching to the choir, and sometimes it's young. Young kids don't want to listen. I think CG said it. He's spot on. Youth is wasted on the young. But we're certainly interested in that. Well, let's talk about those a little bit. And really, when